I made a feature film in the Basque Country, and I wanted to recreate sort of the experience the film is supposed to portray. I wanted to try and recreate that as an interactive film and cultural experience. Chiquito is the only place I know of outside of the Basque Country where I feel like that spirit could be recreated.
Oh.
George, I'm Basque, so I've had the better reason than anybody else. And I want to bring a little piece of myself and my country into you guys.
It's winter in New York, and it's always time to recreate the Basque Ciderhouse at Chiquito.
We're working together with Alex and Chiquito Restaurant to create a multi-sensory dining experience based on a Basque cider house in a restaurant with an acclaimed chef, with amazing well-known artists, with an incredible film.
And I was so impressed by the film. I loved the content, like the material, but what I loved about it was that it was so artistic and so beautiful and poetic about this place that we loved, and I want people to see it. I want people to see it because it's so poetic and beautiful, and I want people to see it because then they'll understand this restaurant the way that I understand this restaurant.
Unlike a traditional screening in that you won't really watch a feature film, elements of it will inform what you're eating, it will inform how your meal tastes, and it will inform what you're going to be served next, depending on how you interact with everything that happens in the room.
The Basque food, like, physically looks like the landscape, kind of, and maybe in the cider house more than anywhere else, because it is so pared down. It's so, like, bare bones, like, and it's cooked on fire, presumably, which is like something you don't see all the time.
And part of what the cuisine comes from is the environment, obviously, that it's based within. And so recreating the cider house within a similar environment, some of the resources can come from the environment around us. And the whole story of the cider house was just everyone had their apple orchards, and whenever cider was ready at their farmhouse, everyone would know by seeing the panels for pressing the cider cropped up to dry. Everyone would know that would mean cider is ready, so they could go and bring, their ingredients and all create the meal together.
Put together. That's like definitely true. That kind of communal cooking, and what's beautiful is that is coming around the table. It's telling stories. It's like deciding when you're going to see each other again. Like making music, making fun of people.
There's also many more ciders coming into the market now, like Basque.
There's a big interest in cider. It's a good time for cider. It's a good time.
Yeah.
It's a good time to be Basque, I think. Maybe it always is.
It always is.
Yeah. I don't know. And I think one of the reasons it's always a good time to be Basque is because the Basques always eat well and drink well, like no matter sort of where they are.
With the money you donate, we'll be able to use the best ingredients, we'll be able to involve more people, and most importantly, we'll be able to really compensate the artists and the people involved for doing all their hard work.
The interactivity will be that much richer. We'll have better resources for projections, for creating the specific pieces that inform the meal. And it will also help us with things like marketing the event, recording the event, and hopefully allow us to sustain the event over a longer period.
At the end, we just really hope that people walk away with a totally new understanding of Basque culture, as well as a new way to look at the idea of what it means to eat a meal and break bread, and what art means, because we really want to push the boundaries of where those intersect and blur the lines a little.